Hi everybody, I'm back. This is Janice. Welcome to my channel. If you didn't watch the first part of this video, make sure you watch it first because I explain where these cuts come from and all of that. So please go back to part one. Okay, so I'm going to work on each of these cards. I've done my embellishing and all of that, and so I just need to stick it down. Now this is the back of a layout I've done previously, the one about my niece and the paper beads. So now we're on the back and I'm still using the same card because why not? It's still good. So I cut, all this paper comes from Prickly Pear from Close to My Heart. It is still available in the Seasonal Expressions catalog that will be no longer current in September. So now's the time to go ahead and place your orders. So yeah, so I'm gonna put these kind of like not exactly straight because I kind of like the way that looks. What I did to it was I added a bling, one of our bling, and I colored it with the cherry pink R5 Shin Han marker. And if you don't know already, I'm going to tell you about a way for you to try these out for free in a moment. And then the black, so this is Tallahassee, and then this is Mariana. So I just wanted to show that because I think that's cute. And then I'm going to do some doodling to do some arrows and stuff like that pointing to that area. Okay. And then I did some journaling on that little journaling spot that I made on my Cricut. Again, if you watch part one, you'll see the details. I just didn't want to do it all in one video because it takes too long and makes the video too long. All right, so I'm going to journal. I'm going to use the black journaling pen from Close to My Heart. It's actually the Le Pen. All right, so I'm going to make a little thing here and put two S's. Oh geez, I hope I didn't misspell that. That would be bad for a teacher to misspell Tallahassee. And then that's Mariana. That's where the caverns are, or near Mariana. One R and two N's. Okay, so there we go. So that one's done. I'm just going to put it back in there. This is the trickiest part of pocket pages. Okay, and then this one is my son and I didn't do anything to that. And then this is inside the caverns. That's pretty self-explanatory, so I didn't do that. It is covering that lovely paper, but oh well. Okay, and then to this one, what I did, oh, I didn't even glue it down. What I did was I went around the edges with, again, the sponge wedge, and this is emerald paper, so I went around it and inked it because it was white. Our paper is white core, which makes it great for other techniques, but when you cut pieces like this, you always have white around the edges, so just ink it the same color. And then I used the backgrounds, which one? Playful Patterns from the Cricut bundle, the Flower Market has these patterns, which is great for things like this, for your alphabets, for cards, you know, whatever. It's great to have these just patterns. I could go ahead and pop this up, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to make it simple and use my dual action glue pen. Kind of a must-have for your toolkit. Okay, and there we have our palm trees. And then from this set right here, it's actually going to retire, so I would definitely pick this up because this is great if you're a scrapbooker. You definitely need things like this for your scrapbook pages. So what I did was I stamped hashtag adventure on just a little scrap piece of paper, and I used the sapphire ink. And so now we're going to go ahead and, whoops, we didn't glue that on there properly. I'll just take this, put in the middle of this 3x4 card, which again I made from prickly pear paper, nothing special. And then we're gonna go ahead and put that on there crookedy like, just to make it fun and playful. And we'll take the card out, again, the back. Love these cactus, they're so cute. And we do have cactus in Florida, so if you've never been and you didn't know that, we do. We have different ecosystems in Florida, and the scrub land is one of them. So you'll find cactus in the dry areas of Florida where the water drains really well. So yeah, we do have cactus. And then this card is the back of the cactus I cut from Flower Market. And then this picture of my son, bless his heart. He loves his mom so much. He lets me do things like this. He would not smile, but he would not frown. He was just kind of like, hurry up and take the picture. This is embarrassing, Mom. So I stamped it from this stamp, which is called This and That. These are all great scrapbooking stamp sets for the scrapbooker. Okay, so I'll stick that back in there. I may have bribed him because I bought that for him in that store. And yeah, I think I said, if you want me to buy you an ice cream, you better pose without giving me a problem. Is this going to be a problem? He's so sweet. Okay, so what I want to do, see, this is what I'm talking about, where the white, see how the white shows? I don't like that. So I want to take my sapphire ink, ink it up, and just go in there and make all that white go away. And I'm working on a craft sheet that is an old one that I cut down so that I could use it like this. Okay, so there. Okay, so these wedges come in really handy because they're spongy. It gets into those really tiny areas. And of course I could be really persnickety about it, but let's move on. Okay, so now this piece goes on top of this piece here. And this is really where that glue pen comes in handy, because you can see here how tiny the circle, the line is really small. So just make sure you line it up and then just glue it down. My fingers are so inky. Okay, and then I have two more circles here. What I did was I duplicated this image on my canvas, and I hid the contour of this part right here. Just hit hide contour, tapped on that, and then that went away, and it left me with the background, which I wanted it to be white so that what I put in it shows up. Okay, and then I also took a piece of transparency, which is going to be there. That's going to hold our confetti and stuff like that in it. So what I did was I set it on transparency, but the first time I did it, it didn't cut all the way through. So I did it again, and I changed the blade to the deep cut, and I did it 3 times. I think 3 times was way too much, but I didn't really want to mess around. So I just hit cut, and it cut, and then I didn't remove the mat. Once you remove the mat, you mess up the alignment. So don't remove the mat. Just hit cut again, and it did fine. 2 probably would have been enough. Maybe 1. I don't know. I just didn't feel like messing up another one. So to be safe. Okay, I'm gonna use my liquid glass. Hopefully it's not clogged. And I'm going to, nope, it's not. We don't sell the cap. I got this cap from Jerry's Artorama. Check out that website. They have those there. I think Amazon has them too, but I think that's where I got mine. And then, of course, we have to add the foam. Okay, now I'm going to add it to this side because that way I can really see what I'm doing. So I'm going to use ours because it's a little bit thicker than the fun foam. And what I'm going to do, hopefully this doesn't take too long, but this is very thin. This is thinner than a 1/4 inch. It's probably 1/8 of an inch. So I'm going to cut this foam down. And I don't even have any sequence ready to go, so that's going to take a little time. If I have to cut it off, then I'll just do a share on this project. So I'm just going around in a circle. Actually, you know what? This is what I'm going to do. I am not going to go around the entire circle because that's silly, because then our confetti will go down here where you can't see it. And if you can't see it, what's the point? So we're going to go here. Make sure you don't leave any gaps because that's where the little buggers will escape. You know, the sequins and stuff. And then I'm going to need another piece. I'm just going to keep sticking it down. And I need another piece, so I think I probably, this much will do it. Cut it down the middle. Make sure you smush it in there so it doesn't, again, so it doesn't leave a gap. And then there's a little piece, little gap right there. I'm gonna put it in and then I'm gonna figure out where to cut it. There we go. Whoops. Okay. Alrighty. So, where are we? Okay, I have 2 minutes. All right, so now I am going to, I'm not going to adhere this down. I'm going to put the circle on top of it once I add the little doodads to it. And I've got my doodads. Let's do these. I got these flowers from Michael's a while ago. They were clearance, I think. And these colors kind of go with our color scheme here. So let's add the colors that do match. Maybe, okay, that's nice. And some silver for good measure. Here, oh, that was a lot. This I got from the expo. That was a lot right there. Okay. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this is what happens. It's okay. It's worth it for the end result. And it sticks. But it's going to be so cute. All right, I'm almost to 15 minutes. Yikes. I think I'll come back and show you the rest. And there it is. Isn't that cute? So thanks for watching. I'll be back. I'll show you it all done.